Today we're gonna build a new part of my new zoo called the German Park Zoo. So I already built the flamingos. The flamingos are just doing their flamingo things in the flamingo aviary. And they already have 3 ostriches. And I don't even know where to put them. I think I know. Let's build a path. So this is the backstage. I did this. I did something similar to this in Fantastica Zoo. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I'm using the jetty panel to separate the animals. To separate the animals from the humans. Building the ground, z's, 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 z's. Oh, 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 oh. Da, 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 blah 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 blah. Adding all the rocks. Adding all the rocks. Adding all the rocks. Adding all the rocks. Adding. Why does it look like a big band? Boo ba ba boo ba ba boo ba ba band. That's what kind of songs come up from my brother brains. My brother has a brawn. Just building the fences. Building the fences. Building the fences. Building the fences so that animals don't have to care about humans. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, making all this fans. Glass, 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 glass. Blah, blah, building. More fans is blah, 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 blah. Just the door. Adding the gate. Adding in the gate. Adding it. Adding in the gate. Blah, 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 blah. Adding more rocks. Rocks. Grug, grug. Adding more rocks. Grug, 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 grug. Adding more rocks. Blah, 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 blah. Adding more rocks. Rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Adding more rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Rocks, rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Rocks, rocks. Blah. Now we deliver the ostriches. Let's wait for these stupid these stupid staff to come and deliver the ostriches. Okay, they already delivered ostriches to us. Let's see one of those bad boys. Enter his new home. And then you hear the weird noises that make you be like, oh, my life feels like a big lie. Look at his face. He looks like he looks like my birds. But if they were not parrots, they're like budgies and stuff. And they put this deep area, which is inspired by Detroit Zoo, so they don't escape and stuff. Because they're ostriches, and ostriches don't like escaping. And then they make the same ostrich noises. And also, this is the wrong feeder for ostriches. They need a different feeder. This is not for any ostriches. I need to put a different feeder, which is suitable for ostriches. And then the entire zoo is literally just burbs. Okay, let's add... Let's add the habitat education set. So guests are like, what is this bird? And then the sign tells us, hey, I know this bird. It's called an ostrich. Oh. What? No power? Oh. Power everything, and everything will feel easier. Then our ostriches do ostrich things, like be ostriches. What else do we need? What else? I think we need to I think we need to make an indoor building. Like for like random animals. Like small boys. Okay. Looking for an animal is kinda hard. So let's just look for an animal to use in our zoo. Oh, I found it. Right? No, not rhinos. I want to use something smaller. Fox. Fennec. Fennec. I'm obsessed with these. Fennec. Foxers. Then how do we make it? So, concrete. So we're gonna make the desert house. No, we're just gonna make a big enclosure. We're just gonna make a big indoor habitat for animals. Just putting stuff. Now adding the top. So over here, we're gonna build multiple exhibits for animals. And tell me in the comments what you wanna call this. We're gonna put a lot of animals, like meerkats. I get the meerkats. And we're gonna put the smallest penguins. The little penguin. And also we're gonna put Malayan tapirs. We're also gonna put North Island brown kiwi. And we're also gonna put the red-necked wallaby. And we're also putting the Nile monitor. So we need to give the ostriches water so they don't get dehydrated. We're gonna put more animals like the fennec fox.
Bro, how did I do that? It just made my arm touch my arm.
Da, 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 da. Blah 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 blah. I'm building the fennec fox habitat, and it's really cute. I'm just adding the invisible barriers and adding the sand. We can know this is a desert. Desert. Building the fennec fox. Fennec fox burrow. Adding the burrow. Adding the burrow. Adding the burrow. Adding the bushes. Making it look like a desert. So let's put the heater. And let's add the fennec foxes. Let's get these guys to come and deliver the fennec foxes to us. So here's our fennec foxes. Aren't they cute? If you think fennec foxes are cute, please subscribe to the Mido channel. And we're gonna add the habitat education boards so guests don't forget what these are. What these adorable animals are. So first we turn it this way so our marbles don't go away. Because my marbles are not gone. And then we duplicate it so guests from all sides can see this stupid habitat education board. Okay, turn it around more. And then glue it to the wall. And then make sure that... Who the hell escaped? Because I hear the escape alarm. Which means some animal escaped. Okay. What? 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 Who escaped? What? blah da da, blah da da. What did the seal say? Blah blah blah. The Fennec Fox is so cute, is so cute. Now our next contendant. Where do we build it? It's the Nile Monitor! Yay! Nile Monitor. Let's put it. Huh. Oh no! Oh no! Tralalero, tralala.
Tralalero, tralala.
Tralalero, tralala.
Tralalero, tralala. Tralalero, tralala.
Porcadillo, porcala.
What the heck is that?
Tralalero, tralala. Shark within the shoes. Slicing through the sea like he's got nothing to do. Tung 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 sahur. Playing real smooth.
Like real slow.
Pla play plu. Bombardillo, crocodillo.
Engines roar.
Jet cracks. Slapping through the ocean floor. Brr brr patapim. Brr brr patapim. Mielikiddo slim. Brr brr patapim. Brr brr. Brr brr patapim. Mielikiddo slim. Brr brr pata.
The ocean.
Brr brr patapim. Brr brr patapim. Brr brr. Brr brr brr.
Ta 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 sahur.
Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Sahur. And I'm building the Nile Monitor habitat because the water is gonna be deep. The water's gonna. Ta ta ta. Bombini Gusini. Blah blah blah. Bombardillo Popperla. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Chimpanzini bananini. Wah wah wah. Bananucci monkey monkey moochie.
Cappuccina assassina.
Ballerina cappuccina.
Cappuccina assassina.
Cappuccino assassino. Pleu. Pleu. Pla pla pla. Pla 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 pla. Pla pla. Pla 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 pla. Pla pla pla. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Tralalero, tralala.
Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Arf 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 arf. Let's build the Nile monitors. Let's build the Nile monitors. The Nile monitors have came to populate this enclosure. The Nile monitors have come to populate. The Nile monitors have come to populate. The Nile monitors came.
Bro, T-Rex
Da,
came.
da. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yes. The ocean floor.
Blah blah blah. Building the Arctic foxes. Actually, it's not the Arctic foxes. It was the Nile monitor. But my stupid brain said Fennec fox.
You mean Arctic?
Pluh. Arctic foxes are so cute. I want to squish one and hug one and buy one from the supermarket. The supermarket sells a daily dose of Fennec foxes. The Fennec fox supply just ran out.
Because everyone loves them.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Our next enclosure is the little penguin. Like the micro penguin. Let's build it. Pluh.
Bro, I want to invert the colors. I want to see what it's like.
Blah blah blah.
Okay, that's actually cool. I thought.
Adding the meerkats.
It's not just 3, it's like 30,000. The block under the diversity.
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Adding the rocks. Adding the rocks. 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 Adding the rocks. 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 Adding the rocks. 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 Adding the wrong. Ooh. Adding the stuff. Adding the stuff. We have to add more meerkats. Adding more meerkats means adding more stuff. Because there's gonna be so many meerkats when they come. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Adding the mirror. Oh no, alarm. The iconic alarm. For when the meerkats escape.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let me turn on the Let me turn off the escape section. So they don't escape. Because they're gonna escape when we turn it on. Let's just wait until they get more meerkats. What?
My beautiful bouncy football.
What is wrong? Let's just wait. Since this is a small zoo. Why is it not working? Is it because the enclosure is too small? Blah, blah. Blah, blah. I think it's because the entire enclosure is small.
What? Why does it say Dimetrodon?
Blah.
I mean 100 dinosaurs.
Blah. Why is it not working? Maybe I have to get rid of this. Because it's too small. Let me just rework it. So here's how I did it. What? No, I think it because it's too small. I guess I have to delete this. Bye bye, meerkat enclosure. And also, meerkats are not my favorite animal. And they hate them a lot. It's also because I just don't really like meerkats. It's also that I just don't really like meerkats. I'm gonna make them an outdoor enclosure, which is actually a better idea. Since I rarely see meerkats in zoos at all. So here's how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna put this. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. I should be careful whenever building these. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Adding more stuff like the rocks. Gra, 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 gra. Blah, 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 blah. Let's re-add them. Oh. Let's just get rid of this stupid river. Because I don't know why I put it. I actually put it because I was bored. Because I put it so I was smart enough to know that there's a river here. I wanted to test how smart I was. And put a river to see if I'm smart enough to know that it's actually separating the zoo from everything else. Blah, 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 blah. Adding the meerkats. 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 Let's just wait until they bring in the meerkats. I think they brought our meerkats. Finally, we built a meerkat habitat. It's better than the first one, which was very tiny. The meerkats. Now they're gonna live an awesome meerkat life. In a zoo where if you're a meerkat, you're just a meerkat. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. So here is it. Bye. Blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.